Hi everybody, Ronnie here from Fair Trade Connection. I hope all of you are fine and got back home safely after the WFTO conference. I wanted to share a series of interviews that I shot during the conference with you guys. So this is the first episode. From today on, I'm going to share one new episode every day. I think there are 20 or so different episodes, different interviews. So stay connected to Fair Trade Connection's Facebook page, and I hope you enjoyed the interviews. Okay, so the first interview I wanted to share with you, and this will be split into 4 different pieces because the interview was quite long, so I made 4 different videos, so stay tuned. More videos to come in the next days. But it's the interview of Mr. Sharma, Devinder Sharma, who was a food analyst and development specialist who talked in the first day during the inauguration panel. So Mr. Sharma talked about very interesting stuff, and he showed some big interest in fair trade, and he strongly showed his support for the movement. So I wanted to get his insight and talk to him in a little bit more private setting. So I grabbed him after his interview and I asked him a bunch of questions. So I hope you like it, and please, if you want to share this video with your network, go ahead. This is free of use for everybody to share and to appreciate. So the first question, you said that the fair trade organizations have the potential to change the world. Can you explain a little bit how this is possible?
See, today the international trade that the world has, or what is called as the free trade, or what is called as the World Trade Organization's efforts, or the free trade agreements, or the bilateral agreements that the world is witnessing, it has all done more damage to the environment, to the livelihoods of poor people across the globe. And this is exactly not the objective of any trade paradigm. But unfortunately, this is what has happened, because the entire effort of the trade paradigm, or the way it is designed, is basically to ensure that how the profits can come to the top 1%. They are not concerned at all what happens to the rest of the 99%. And that is what is driving the trade agenda globally. It is time now, when we are at this cross stage in history, when we find that the world is boiling at a level that we feel it's a tripping point that we are stepping onto. Then these glaciers are melting, the soils are destroyed, oceans are polluted, the environment is contaminated. In this particular environment, I think the only savior is free trade. You know, if free trade has destroyed the planet, or let's say is on the path to destroy the planet, I think the resurrection can only come by way of a fair trade. I'm not opposed to trade, but it needs fair trade. Fair trade, which is ethical, provides all the principles that the world needs to save environment, save the oceans, save the human society, and of course save the future. So the 10 principles of fair trade actually encompass how or let's say the future of what sustainable development should be.